Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Good morning, Maggie. How you doing this morning, gorgeous? Good morning to you as well. How are you doing this morning? Hope you're doing well and having the best day ever today. Y'all can see Willie's over there getting water over there. Hey, buddy. I just filled that one up. I sure did. Gave it a little scrub-a-dub-dub this morning. Enjoying that fresh, clean water, aren't you? Yeah, I recently added this one over here because the horses have got free range to this whole side over here now pretty much, and I wanted them to have where they didn't have to walk all the way around over here to get water. They could get some right here, and convenient right here by the spigot, isn't it, buddy? Good morning, Reska. How you doing, girl? Man, he drank a lot of that water. I say it all the time, y'all. Horses can drink some water now. They can drink some water. Cows drink a lot of water. But if I had to put money on it, horses drink more. Horses eat more too. At least that's been our experience here on the farm. That is some good farm help right there, isn't it? That is, I mean, that's some of the best farm help around. Hey, Holly. Holly. It's awful early to be taking a nap, isn't it? Oh, goodness. Well, girl, we got all the horse chores done. I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, we did have to clean waters today, so I appreciate you. Now, let's go see what else we can get into today, okay? Always something. Always something. I mean, I don't know. And we'll go over and check that Lily of the Nile out a little bit when we get through doing morning chores this morning, but isn't that side garden something else? It just, can you believe what that looked like a year ago? Unreal. Unreal. Look at them roses right there.
So I talked about in my video that the two male peacocks that we have on the property have decided they like snacks too, which isn't a problem. You can see Not Scott over there about to do a, well, thought he was going to show us his good side. But they decided they wanted to come eat snacks too, which is absolutely fine. There's even a female mallard that Not Scott's blocking on the other side. That's, there she is. That's came for snacks. And this is absolutely fine, boys, as long as y'all don't bother Mr. Thomas. He came over here to have peace, and the times that they have came to join that we've been out here, absolutely no problems. So feel free to come and have a snack, just no drama. I think he's trying to impress some hens, and it's not happening. Nobody really cares how beautiful you are. Your brother, that's a year or so younger than you, he just doesn't have it all yet. He'll get there. All right, let's go see how these new nesting boxes are doing. Not expecting to have a whole lot of eggs because we gathered late in the day. It was after 1 o'clock when we finished hanging the boxes, so we'll just see. All right, ladies, what do y'all think about your new nesting boxes? I see some of y'all are lined up at the old one. That's odd. Maybe Jason's wrong about his theory, thinking the first one is the most used because it's the first one you come to. You can see we got 3 on the last box, which is the one that was here initially. All right, this is the first box that we come to, and it's a new box. I'm gonna take a gamble, girl. I'm using a small basket here today. They're all perfectly clean. No little makeshift mat in the bottom. We got a nice carpet here that anything that's on their feet or whatever, it'll come off in this mat and not get on the eggs. 6, goodness, 8, 10, 12. Y'all have already superseded my expectations. This is the first nesting box they come to. All right, let's see. 13, 15, only 3 in the middle box. 16, 17, 18 eggs. That is fantastic, girls. I didn't think there'd be a dozen. And we got 2 girls in this box and a couple in the other ones. He decided to put that beautiful tail down and do what he intended to do when he came over in the first place. That is, have a little snack. Well, Jason, you know I went ahead and took care of everything while you were finishing up and feeding horses.
Yes.
How many eggs do you think?
Well, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. You know, I don't tell you a secret because I told you yesterday.
What?
There was 10 in there yesterday.
That's right. I forgot about that.
There was 10 in there when I finished up yesterday afternoon.
And you didn't gather them because there were girls still in the box.
There were still girls in the box. So I'm going to say 16 eggs.
18 eggs.
That was close.
But I tell you, I am just very surprised.
Was it clean?
They were exceptionally clean. Exceptionally clean. So I've got them cartoned up, and I'm going to go home and, I've got eggs in the refrigerator at home.
Right.
Or on the counter, and fix us some breakfast.
That'll work. And you want to put those out at the stand?
If you don't mind.
All right, I'll get those out at the stand. And also don't forget, how many eggs did we gather
before
we? I can't
it
remember.
Was a lot. It was probably 9.
So we'd have had around
26,
26, in between 26 and 30-ish, I guess, depending on how many we gathered.
Yeah. Typical day, but you were right about the first box having the most eggs.
Had the most eggs in it.
The first box had the most eggs.
You remember how many you had?
You'll see when you edit.
Oh, because yesterday it had 6.
Okay, I don't remember.
Okay, I was curious if they may have spread the love out, but I don't.
Well, there was only like 2 in the last one.
Okay.
I think there was 3 in that one. So yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Good deal.
Call you when breakfast is
All
ready.
right, sounds good. Y'all, it is windy and comfortable today, I should say. I want to come look at the garden. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's a surprise. Then we gotta go check on the ducks feed, but do you see what I see, Holly? Look right there. Do you see what I see? Look at here, y'all. Oh my goodness. We got zinnias blooming, and there is 1,000 blooms that are about to pop. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Now, generally, and I didn't do it on these because it's just so thick. Yeah, normally I would have pinched the tops off when I got them planted individually, and that'll give you a whole lot more blooms. But when I got this many planted, I didn't do that. Did not do that. But I will say this, when I do harvest some of these blooms, that's going to cause them to branch out and produce more blooms all year. And hopefully we can get these guys out at the farm stand once they start rocking and rolling. But I'm happy to see that right there. Let's take a look at the green bean real quick. Got lots of blooms. Oh, I got actually little baby green beans. Look at there. That's what I'm talking about. All right, I just had to look at that. Let's look at our sweet potatoes while we're over here too. Then we'll go check on the baby duck's feed and the mama's feed. And this looks good. Probably gonna come through here again and weed this one day this week, but I want to try to keep that knocked down the best I can. And so far I've been able to do that. Looks great through here, honestly. Sunflowers are getting big too. Matter of fact, is that one fixing to bloom on us? Got a bloom in it. I just noticed something else, y'all. Garden's full of surprises this morning. But look at here. I see a single cosmos. No, several cosmos blooms this morning. Look at there. This is about to pop too. And remember, I kind of messed this bed up with Big Joe because I had my tines too close and it knocked it down pretty good. But this cosmos has come roaring back. As you can see, how tall is that? 3 foot or better? And this should bloom all summer too. And we'll harvest some of these blooms as well. Keep it going. Wow. All right, I wasn't expecting that this morning. Let's go check the duck's feed real quick. Yeah, it's gone. It is gone. Absolutely gone right there. Again, which that's awesome. All right, let's get some feed put in this for her. Thought I could hear her in there. Y'all thought I could hear her. This sun hemp's just so thick. It's getting, I mean, look at there. That's getting up there. There's some over there that's gonna come under my chin, so yeah, love it. I guess while we're over here looking at the gardens, let's check and look at the sunflower, black oiled sunflower patch and our, look at this, zinnia patch. Remember we mixed both of these together and oh my gracious, look at this. This thing is loaded up. Costs a lot. I don't know if I've ever had one this thick before. We've done black oiled sunflower seeds before just by throwing them out like this. I've never seen them that thick before. Never. And these zinnias here are seeds that we collected from 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Oh goodness. And of course, the buckwheat bed right here as well. It looks amazing as well. All right, Holly, load up, girl. Garden looks great, don't it? Sure does look awesome. That's what happens when we get some good rain. All right, Holly, we gotta get these eggs put out, girl. Good morning, Bramble. How you doing, partner? Where's the rest of the, oh, there they are. There they are, holding that feed down. Don't want that to float off. We appreciate y'all doing a great job at that. Absolutely. Yeah, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah. All right, guys, I gotta go get some, oh, I gotta put the eggs out, I should say. All right, here they are right here. Let's get us a tote right here. All right. Ice packs. believe the honey sells just as fast as the eggs do, y'all. Brooke just said breakfast is ready. Gotta go give Brooke her sunscreen. She just sent me a text and said, bring it, please.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You might see a little bite on me.
It's all right.
I sometimes don't get it all the way rubbed in.
Like a lifeguard.
It's mineral.
It's mineral.
Mineral.
Okay.
Mineral sunscreen. That's what you're supposed to use.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. I'll let you handle that.
How about that?
That looks perfect. I'm gonna check on my bluebird babies.
Stay in there. You better hope that daddy don't fly.
I know it. Let's see. Oh, there they are. It's 4 of them. Nope, 3. 3 or 4, I can't tell. I think it's, I'm just gonna say 3 because I can see 3 beaks, but I think it's 4.
What are you doing in my pasture?
Willie, what is Mama doing?
Need a little trim, Willie.
Yeah, the horses can't keep up with all the rain we got, and the grass is just, and that's pretty much all bahia. You can see it right there. It's bahia grass, and it is.
Too much.
It is. You can see right through. Look at all that bahia.
They don't want it when it gets this high.
No, we don't want it this tall at all. That rhymed.
All right, how's that?
That's better. Perfect.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Now she's not gonna cut it. Oh, wait till she gets back. So she's not gonna cut it short like you would your yard or anything like that. It's gonna be around the 4-inch mark, give or take somewhere in there. And not only does it, well, not only the horses don't like it when it gets too tall, actually it will help with weeds when you cut it, when you keep it cut and clean. I know that sounds crazy, but what'll start happening is the weeds will come up and they will start producing a seed head because it gets so tall, and the grass will battle with it. But if you keep it maintained, your pasture maintained like this, if your animals can't keep up with it, that will suppress the weeds and cause the grass to spread out more. At least that's been our experience with it. So while Brooke is doing that, there's one thing that, really 2 things, well, 3 things that I need to do. One is I really need to drill some holes in the new buckets we got for the horses. Just all this rain we got, it's just filling up with water. To show y'all, there's the mama and all the little babies. You see them right there? The camera is zoomed as far as it'll go, but there she is. They're sunning. They're sunning. Right there. They're getting big though. Goodness gracious, they're getting big. Holly, I almost forgot. We gotta go check that lily of the Nile, see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm curious myself actually. Sure am. You want to know what it looks like? Oh, you don't care, do you? No, you don't care. Quick side garden update. I want to keep you guys posted on the purple lily of the Nile. And look at here. She's not open yet, all the way. But she is getting there, and you can see behind me, the drift roses are in their 2nd flush. Look at there. You've been watching us here for a little bit, you know, the last few weeks. The drift roses have looked pretty drab, but now you can see we are in our 2nd flush of blooms here with the drift roses, and this will continue all year long right here. All right, Holly, I'm gonna open the gate and you drive the side-by-side on in, girl. Come on. No? You're not gonna drive it? All right. Goodness gracious. That's all right, I got it. I got it. One day, Holly, one day, you're either gonna get the gate or drive the side-by-side. I don't know which one it is yet. One day. All right, now, let's clean a pasture. You want to? Let's clean a pasture. For those that may not know, because we got a lot of new followers lately, I clean the pastures that need it by me manually. Loretta does a great job at keeping the pastures clean over there, but I clean the pastures by taking a drag harrow behind my side-by-side here, and what I'll do is I'm just gonna drag it, and it's gonna take all the manure and kind of spread it out and break it up. And what that'll do is two things. One, it's gonna help with fly control. Two, it's going to put a thin layer of that manure in the pastures, which will in turn fertilize the pastures. So that's why I like to do it. And it keeps it nice, neat, clean. You don't have just ooh-hoos of piles of manure start stacking up on you, which can turn into even a worse situation. So that's why we do this, and we do this weekly, sometimes bi-weekly, depending on if it needs it or not. But every single week, I do indeed clean all the pastures that need it. Mainly right now, it is the cows and the horses. Right, girl? Holly's favorite chore, I believe. Probably mine as well, because I'll put my AirPods in and either listen to some music or an audible book, because it does take a little bit to clean these pastures. But we want to keep our animals healthy as possible, and their pastures are kind of the lifeline of the farm. You ready? All right, let's go. Pastures cleaned. Looks so much better. And cows chilling out over in there. Their favorite spot on the farm once it gets hot. And it is officially summer. Officially summer. All right, Holly. You ready? You ready? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Loretta! Girl, what are you doing? Y'all, we've been wanting her to get down there to that pond. And, oh, she found it. That eagle has landed, y'all. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about the wind noise. It is extremely windy today, as you guys can tell. And I wasn't prepared to see Loretta down yonder in that pond. Girlfriend has got her a new spot right there now. We knew if she'd ever get down there to it, she'd like it. Now the question is she ever gonna get out? That's what we gotta know. Right, Nugget? Is she gonna get out? Huh? Loretta, 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 Loretta. How long you gonna stay down there, girl? How long? Oh my goodness. Oh, I love her. Holly, that was quite the shock, wasn't it? That was quite the shock. Yeah, we wasn't expecting that. No, we wasn't. Oh, Loretta found a pond. Yes, she did. Loretta found a pond. Yeah. She may like it more than the ducks. Or the geese. Can't wait to tell Brooke. Just the person I'm looking for.
I have my sunglasses on, ready to get out of here.
I know you gotta go get feed today.
I do.
But before you go, I got a big announcement.
Okay.
The one and only, AKA the lovely one, Miss Loretta, officially found a pond.
Jason, you've got to be kidding me. All this time that I have walked with her to try to show her the pond, and you're the one that sees her?
I saw her. You may check before you leave out. See
you think she might be back in it?
She looked like she wasn't going anywhere fast, I can tell you that.
I should have done what somebody suggested.
What's that?
Get a fishing pole.
Yeah?
Put an apple on the end of it. And lure her with the apple down to the pond, because I've walked and walked and walked, and every time we get about 3/4 of the way there, she turns around and comes back.
She found it now.
She's a woman that has a mind that you ain't gonna change. So she got ready to go and she went.
She went.
I don't think she knew it was there.
I don't think she knew it was there either. She knows it's there now.
Well, you know, they say pigs, what, the second smartest animal, something like that?
Like the 5th or 6th.
Well,
but
we're
yeah,
going to
they're
say
up
they're
there.
the first. Pigs are the first smartest animal. And she's not going to forget where that
Oh,
pond
no,
is.
she's not going to forget where the pond is.
I got to go, because I got to go look and see if she's there.
Okay.
And I got to go get feed.
Well, you go see if she's there. She is. Get ready to grin.
If she is, I'm going to record it.
You record it.
Okay.
I want to see how far out she gets. She was about to lay down.
Okay.
And she was waist deep on a pig, waist deep.
She was swimming?
She went swimming, but if she
Okay.
went a little further, she was going to be swimming. Now, you know pigs are great swimmers, though.
You know, that's got me worried.
Pigs are great swimmers.
Okay.
I know it's got
Let's
you worried.
hope Loretta is a
She's a
great swimmer.
Yeah.
If not, I'm going to need to pick her up some swimmies while I'm in town.
Or a life jacket.
She definitely needs a little hat.
A little shower cap.
I got to go.
I think we're gonna get some rain this afternoon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And y'all, I'm telling you the truth, just like that is gone. That's some of the hardest rain I've seen since we've been here. And it lasted 5 minutes, I think. Goodness gracious, this weather's something else. Rain? That rain was something else, wasn't it, girl? Goodness gracious. I bet these goats went nuts. Y'all wasn't prepared for that, was you? Oh, goodness. Y'all wasn't prepared for that. I know y'all wasn't. Yeah. I'd like to have been a fly on the wall over here when that thing come through. I certainly would have liked to be a fly on the wall. Oh, goodness. I bet y'all was running 100 miles an hour. Yeah, I bet y'all was. I know y'all was running. Oh, goodness. What y'all think about old Loretta down there enjoying the pond now? She said anything to y'all about it? She said anything? We knew it was a matter of time, though, didn't we? Yeah, we knew it was a matter of time. She's gonna find that. Yeah, she's gonna find that pond. Yeah, I don't even know where she hiding out at. I don't even know if I want to know. She wasn't at the pond because I looked before I came over here. She wasn't over there. She might be in that area though, right, fellas? All right, I just I just wanted to come check on y'all. Make sure y'all all accounted for. I see every one of y'all, so didn't nobody have a heart attack when that storm come through. No, I just knew y'all'd been stuck out in it. Oh goodness, and y'all can see these fellas right here are soaking wet. The goats aren't though, so the goats found shelter pretty quick. I just like to have been here when they was looking for it.
Where you been, Blake?
Well, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Myself, Brooke, all the animals, Loretta out there in the pond, all the baby ducks. Yeah, everybody's doing well so far. Hope you have the best day ever today. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Arlo, you want to tell them? You want to tell them, buddy? Y'all be good.